These two fragrances smell almost identical, except this fragrance costs $200 less. Like everything else these days, prices on designer fragrances are skyrocketing, and most guys don't want to spend $200 on a designer fragrance, or any fragrance for that matter. That's why today I'm giving you 5 cheap fragrances that smell so good, people can't help but think you dropped a bag on them. First up, we have AFFIN's 9 PM, because why not? When it comes to cheap fragrances that smell ridiculously expensive, this one's a true contender. You get this sweet, inviting opening. There's a subtle touch of fruit, but not enough to take away from the expectations of this fragrance. Look, I know I keep on talking about 9 PM, but it's for good reason. It starts out with this juicy burst of apple and bergamot, popping out fresh and making this instantly noticeable. There's lavender in this that'll make you feel mad clean. But as it settles, you get this smooth mix of vanilla and cinnamon, which makes it feel spicy, sweet, and warm. Amber, tonka bean, and orange blossom enhance and add on to that sweetness. Now there is an AFFIN 9 AM, but this naturally feels like a nighttime fragrance, hence the name. If you're looking for a fragrance that'll make heads turn without setting your bank account ablaze, 9 PM will do it for you. If you're into cozy gourmand fragrances, Lataf's Kamra Kawa is a necessity. This one's loaded with praline, candy fruits, and white flowers, giving off a sweetness that's almost edible. But we don't just stop there. The cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger add warmth and spice that balances out that sweetness. Honestly, this scent feels way more expensive than it is. Lucky for you, unlike its inspiration, Killian Angel Share, which by the way can cost up to $800 plus, Kamra is super affordable, only being priced at $30. Next up, a fragrance I don't think gets shown enough love, Lataf's Vintage Radio EDP. It kicks off with juicy fruity notes such as bergamot and plum. There's Palo Santo that enhances the citrus scent from the bergamot, making this feel even fruitier. Then you'll notice the warm woodiness of the amberwood and sandalwood, which brings a smooth and cozy vibe. Black pepper comes through, adding on to the warmth and spiciness of the scent, making it snug and cozier. I gotta keep it 1,000 with ya. I smelled this in Inicio's Paragon, and boy, on my life you'd think these were the same fragrance. Next, let's talk about our Moth Odyssey Home, a fragrance that is for sure bound to leave an impact. Standout notes here are vanilla and amber, which are elegantly complemented by jasmine and iris, but where it really shines is in the base, with leather and cedarwood creating a luxurious, smooth, warm, dark vibe. They also sprinkle in spices that add on to the warmth of the leather. Let me ask you and your wallet a question. Would you rather spend $27 or $280? Me, you, and your wallet know the answer. If you know anything about Creed Aventus, you'll understand why this next one's a goat. I have for you our Moss Club de Nuit Intense Men. It starts out strong with fruity notes such as pineapple, blackcurrant, apple, lemon, and bergamot, making this aroma juicy, fresh, and vibrant. As it dries down, you'll pick up on the birch and jasmine, with the birch adding a hint of smokiness and the jasmine keeping it fresher than ever. It's for sure one of the best dupes of Aventus, and no bap, CDN is on par with Aventus. If you want to come off masculine, vibrant, and clean without spending upwards of $500, this will do you just fine. These fragrances prove that you don't need a drop bread to smell like you did. Each one of these brings something unique, and they'll have you being the freshest in your city while keeping extra money in your pockets. If you're all about smelling like luxury without the price tag, check out my 10 Clone Fragrances for Life video.